Hi guys, I'm back. I've been gone for 2 weeks from FoodtokTV, and today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to wait for some people to pop in here. Good morning everybody, good morning. Today we are making chocolate chip cookies and Buckeyes. Buckeyes are one of our most popular items we sell out of all the time. Let's see, hello Mark, welcome in. Hello everybody, hello. I'm going to share this live out. If you're in here, double tap that screen for us. Share the live out to 10 of your friends. Let us know where you guys are from. Today I'm making chocolate chip cookies and Buckeyes. I got my husband back here in the background. Hold on, I'm going to teach him how to do this. He's going to read my comments for me. This is his first time. This is a new time for me, guys. It's a new time, so I'm not expecting huge numbers today because, again, this is a new time for us, and I'm a baker, and 5 o'clock at night is just really hard for me to do, so I'm getting this going here for him, and then we will get started. I won't have anyone joining me today. It's just me today. Me and hubby.
Well, yeah.
Me and hubby. Okay, here you go. Just keep it turned down. There we go. All right. He is going to read all of the comments to us as we go. So, we're going to get started. Let me go ahead and move this down here. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, Voiceless. Hello, Raquel. Hello, everybody. I'm going to try to keep this to where I can still see the comments. Thank you for that gift, Voiceless. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, no. I just broke my tripod. What happened? Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties. If you guys are in here, if you can double tap that screen for us and share the live out, we'll get started here. Thank you, dear. All right. We're going to put that right here. You can see the mixing bowl. Let me zoom in a little bit here. All right. And we're going to get started. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Voiceless Sky. Okay, so we're going to start with Buckeyes today. Buckeyes are peanut butter balls. They're just little peanut butter balls dipped in chocolate, but literally our most popular item. We sell out every weekend faithfully to the same people. They love the Buckeyes. So we're going to start with a brand new jar. We do use good morning Coco Cachu or Cuckoo Cachu. Good morning.
Yeah. Welcome everybody.
Welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning, Shan. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate that. All right. Hubby's first time trying to do comments today, so he's trying. Good morning, Tony, Mississippi. Good morning. If you guys are interested in the TikTok shop and what it does, Tony is your girl. She is the person to talk to as far as all things TikTok shop. So we're going to start off this Buckeye right here with 2 cups of peanut butter. I realize it is very early for most people to be baking, but we're on baker's hours, and we were originally on at 5 p.m. on Central nights, and it just wasn't working out very well for me. After spending all day in the kitchen, it got very hard to stay in the kitchen at nighttime.
Hey,
and yeah.
I see Sheila wants to know what kind of peanut butter. Can you use any peanut butter?
I'm sure that you can. I've only ever done this with the Jif peanut butter, creamy peanut butter. The recipe calls for creamy. I've never tried it with crunchy or anything else, but this is Jif's creamy peanut butter. Thank you, babe. Yeah. Good catch.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes, he's got this.
I will do my best.
Come over here and say hi. Stick your head in so people see who you are, what you look like.
Here, let me come around.
He's going to come in the back there around the food. There he is.
We're way down.
Yeah, we're way down. Hi. Way down. I'm making some Buckeyes, also known as peanut butter balls. For those who don't call them Buckeyes, we grew up calling them peanut butter balls. I didn't start calling them Buckeyes until I became a baker and found out they had an actual name. Fun fact. All right. So we got our 2 cups of peanut butter in here.
Welcome everybody. And thank you again.
I'm not sure what he's laughing at.
I'm talking about Mississippi.
Oh. Yeah, he's a little nervy today, guys. And I am too. I haven't been here for 2 weeks. We went to Tennessee this weekend. We went and fed our unhoused friends, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit today too. It was an adventure. It was an adventure. Is that what you will call it, babe? An adventure?
It was an amazing adventure. Amazingly humbling adventure.
The first time you had one was in the Midwest. Yep, it's a Midwest thing, man. And most people, thank you for that follow. Most people, you're from Tennessee. We were in Nashville, and it was amazing. We have another creator here that's also from Nashville. Her name is Mustard Queen. She is our FoodtokTV manager. She's amazing, and I got to meet her. And we went to a place called Culture and Company. It is let me get this peanut butter off my finger here. It's like a conveyor belt with cheese, crackers, and wine. It was so cool. It was so cool. We're taking half a stick of butter here. I use Land of Lakes today. Usually I use Kerrygold, but we didn't have Kerrygold. We don't have that in our small town. Well, we do, but I'm not paying that price. So we grabbed some Land of Lakes today, which is equally as delicious.
It's one stick. Half a cup.
It's half a cup. I'm sorry. What did I say?
Half a stick, but that's okay.
Half a cup. I'm sorry. It's 1/2 of a cup. Hello, Food Over Hate. I agree with that. Monique, thank you for being here, guys. Thank you guys for double tapping the screen. And we're going to let this mix until it's all mixed together. And I should have cut up my butter, but I never do. There's Taylor. Good morning. Ketchup is garbage, also known as the Mustard Queen. Good morning, Taylor. I was just telling him how we got to meet and go on the conveyor belt. We didn't go on the conveyor belt. We got to eat food off of the conveyor belt.
That would have made it more interesting.
It would have. We just got back yesterday. It was an amazing time. It was amazing. You go there often? Thank you. Yes, this recipe is already posted on FoodtokTV. We're starting with this one first, and then we're going to do some chocolate chip cookies. I'm doing this one first because we got to freeze them for about 15 minutes in order to dip them in the chocolate. So while those are freezing, we will make the dough for the chocolate chip cookies and get those going as well. And I'm just whipping these up until, again, I should have cut these up, but, you know, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, it really was fun. I liked that a lot.
We actually went with the sole intention of going to Old Tent City to donate some homemade cookies to our unhoused friends in Tennessee. We do that on Sundays here at a place called God's Mission Ministry, and it's called Tent City in Bloomington Normal, and we do that every Sunday. But because we were in Nashville, or in Tennessee, we decided to take them to our Nashville friends, and it was something I will never ever forget in all of my life. It was a community like I've never seen, and it was just amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna let this go a little bit longer here, just a little bit, not too much. Again, if you're gonna do this, cut it into sticks. Don't be like me.
Or you can even soften it a little bit.
It is already room temperature.
But
okay, that's looking good enough for me because we're gonna do a whole lot more mixing in this. So right now, I'll show you guys. I can't move the camera because it's on the tripod, but I'll bring the bowl up to you. So this is what we have right now. So there's still a few little clumps, but it'll work itself out.
welcome everybody, by the way.
Welcome in. Let us know where you guys are tuning in from. We are in Central Illinois, close to Bloomington, Illinois. We are making our way to Chicago eventually. This weekend we are in Lincoln, Illinois at the Pride Fest there as a vendor. We're going to have all the, oh man.
Yeah, it's coming down out there.
Woo, I hope our service stays okay, guys. We are in the midst of a very large storm right now.
Yeah, lighting's pretty good right now.
So I'm hoping that our service stays okay. All right, so we got all the peanut butter good and mixed up with the butter.
Welcome everyone.
Welcome, welcome, Rhode Island. Yes, thank you, Juliana, for the follow. Welcome in, gracefully metastatic. Sorry, I can't read this morning. It's still early. Okay, so to this, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, or light brown sugar. I guess for this one, it does matter. For the chocolate chip cookies, I don't think it does.
And we're making Buckeyes, by the way.
Also known as peanut butter balls for those who don't call them Buckeyes. All right, so we got 2 tablespoons of that packed in there pretty good. And then to that, we are going to add, the recipe that's posted online calls for salt, but I'm using salted butter. I always use salted butter. I never add salt to it. So we're going to add 1 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. 1 1/4. All right. Now, this is more of a measure with your heart type of thing. So we're just going to go a little bit over. Bloop. You saw how I did that, right? We just kind of. Do you have to use that kind of thing on your mixer, or can you mix it? Yeah, you could probably use the other one, but it is going to get thick. So I would not advise, because we're going to add powdered sugar and all kinds of stuff. So I would not advise trying to use the wire for very long once you start adding the powdered sugar. Our power has just the powdered sugar. Our power has just gone out twice. Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that, Lisa. Lisa's local to me. Don't tell me that. I don't like that.
Yeah, so far
Okay.
we're good down here.
Now to this we're going to add, and I forgot to grab the powdered sugar, darling. We're going to add 3 1/4 cup of powdered sugar.
Thank you for the rose.
Thank you for the gifts,
Marco.
guys. Thank you, Marco. Thank you. See, he's doing a great job back there modding for me. Good job, babe. Good job. This is my first one where I haven't had anybody in my box, so I was a little bit nervous because usually, you know, I got Taylor or Andrea or somebody in here helping me out. So I appreciate you guys being here and watching us do what we do. This is our love language right here. Baked goods. This is our love language. All right. We're going to do 3 1/4 cup, but I'm going to mix it after each one. Otherwise, it's going to be a clumpy mess. So here's 1. And my mixer sounds like that because I'm not using the original paddle. What, babe?
Oh, nothing. You're good. Yeah, I was just gonna say mixing it like that between cups helps it, you know, really creams it up nice too.
It does. It creams it up all nicely.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
Thank you.
Forged. Good morning. I think I just heard that Forged is one of.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
Thank you.
Forged. Good morning. I think I just heard that Forged is one of our new agents, if I'm saying that correctly. You'll have to correct me, guys. Like I said, I've been out of the game for a little while as we were on vacation, and I tried to stay off of my phone as much as I could, and it was beautiful. My husband got on at one point, and he was just like, "This is how much your phone goes off all day?" And I'm like, "Yes, all day. All day, every day, all day." Which I don't mind. I do not mind. I would, you know, I love it. I love it. So I'm not complaining. But for a few days, yes, I enjoyed the quiet. All right. I'm making a mess. I have to clean the peanut butter off of everything. All right. So then there's 2. And I usually don't do this over here. I do it on the other side. So I'm kind of like backwards right now. Of the kitchen, I mean. But it's a very small space over there as well. So this is 2 cups. For those who are just joining, we are making Buckeyes, also known as peanut butter balls. In the batter already, we have 2 cups of creamy peanut butter, a 1/2 cup of salted butter, 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar, 1 and probably closer to 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla, and I'm on my 2nd cup of powdered sugar. We're going for a total of 3 1/4 cup. Ooh, there goes the vanilla. Luckily, it was gone. All right. Yeah, see, it's really hard for us too because we have a tiny little kitchen. It is small. It's not a big kitchen by any means. It's very small. It looks large, but that's just because we have our dining room table behind it. So it looks bigger than it is, but it's really not. So now we're on 3. And you can tell why you don't want to use the wire mixer on this. You love Buckeyes? I do too. They're so good. The secret ingredient in this is the brown sugar. A lot of people do not put brown sugar in their Buckeyes. But my favorite Buckeye, personally, is one that I have found here at a local store, and they put graham crackers in theirs. Oh, and they dip the whole thing, and it's just so good. So good. But we sell more of the traditional ones, so that's what we make. And plus, that's their thing, not ours. All right, so we got the 3 cups in here. Any comments coming in, darling?
Nope, we just have a lot of people joining. Thank you.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate you. All right, and so now we're going to put the last 1/4 cup of the powdered. And look, I literally just put my hand straight in the peanut butter jar. What is wrong with me today? Okay. It's not on the cup, it was just on my hand. Okay, here's the last 1/4 of a cup. I typically don't make these. My husband does because I can't stand peanut butter. I can't stand peanut butter. At least I can't stand working with peanut butter, I should say. All right. So you see how thick that's going to get? That's a pretty thick dough. That's a pretty thick dough.
Cuckoo Chu said he's had them with Rice Krispies in them.
Ooh, yum. We're going to be making all kinds of colorful Rice Krispies for the festival this weekend. It's going to be amazing. And my hands are clean, and this is not for the public consumption today. This is just for Food Talk to show you guys what are the things we do. So, yes, I'm using my fingers.
Hey, Monique, it calls for 1/4 teaspoon if you don't use the salted butter.
Or for those who don't speak quarters, it's 1 1/4 because I always have
No, it's 1/4.
That's what I said.
You said 1 1/4.
Oh, 1/4.
That was the next one on your list. So you're good.
He always says it's a quarter, it's a this, and I'm like, can you say numbers? My brain. See, we're so funny because my husband is a touch autistic, literally, and I am severely ADHD. Severely.
It makes for great conversations, though, sometimes, right?
Yeah, it does. But God love him, and he loves me, and somehow we make it all work together.
Hey, Kyle Beasley says you could put caramel inside, too.
Ooh, yum. I love caramel everything. Actually, I had a weird request, which I thought was weird, for a peanut butter cookie filled with caramel, and it actually turned out to be so good.
That was so good. Anita Johnny wants to know where the festival is this weekend.
It is in Lincoln, Illinois, and it starts at 3 o'clock and goes until 8 p.m. And we will have, for sure, he will be making Buckeyes after this. Again, I'm just doing this one for you guys, and I already have people to give this one to. Give, not sell. And, yeah, so that's that. And then he's going to make those. I'm going to be decorating some sugar cookies. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, Monique, thank you. I'm glad. She said she understood. 1 1/4 would be a lot of salt.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. I'm going to move this over.
Oh, Kyle says you could also put jelly in there.
Peanut butter jelly balls. You absolutely could. I'm going to grab a
Hey, I might be down with that one.
pan. Where's my pan at? And I forgot to grab the parchment paper too here.
Over here. One moment.
No matter how much you think you're prepared, you're never really prepared. Never prepared.
Here you
And
go.
yes, these are old antiques, but they are clean. And so what we're going to do for these is I'm going to take my cookie scoop here. My cookie scoop. We're going to make balls out of them. And you should be able to literally just, that stays right together. It's not going to crumble. It's not going to come apart. You don't have to chill it.
Thank you for joining, everyone.
You love festivals? I do too.
Yeah.
We're at different festivals every weekend.
Often.
This weekend we're in Lincoln. Next weekend we're in Bloomington. The next weekend.
Well, I gotta update the calendar.
Yeah, we have to update the calendar, but we're a little bit of everywhere. So again, it shouldn't be sticky. It should be nice and dough-like. Just go ahead and, for some reason, I can't roll a ball today. Just roll them into a ball, line them on your cookie sheet. I'm not going to do all of these because I got cookies to make as well. So I'm just going to do a few of these to show you guys.
Oh, man.
And to have for a plating later on.
You see what Kyle said on there?
A good raspberry and graham. Oh. See, this is why I love Food Talk TV, because other foodies come on and just.
Yeah, he's cooking with Kyle B.
I know who Kyle is.
Okay, well, this is my first time, Kyle, so please
Kyle,
be gentle.
meet husband, Paul.
I'm Paul.
Meet
Over here.
everybody else. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna roll 6 of these. I think usually we do cool these, right?
We do, yeah.
Yeah, I think we do throw them in the refrigerator. You do not have to, obviously, they're fine, but I like them a little bit firmer. But we,
Thank you for joining. Thank you for liking.
Thank you. He, I've taught him all of the baking stuff because, you see, I don't really necessarily enjoy the baking process. I like to decorate. I like to get all the artistic stuff, and so we take turns on events. He does all of the doughs. I roll everything. I dip everything. I drizzle everything. I do all of the decorating, all of the cookie cake decorating, buttercream, sweet hope icing, all of that. So
basically, I make the canvas and she decorates.
yes,
She paints it.
Yes, he is my canvas for all things decorated. He's going to throw this in the refrigerator. From here, what we do is we're just going to take some toothpicks, because I like them to be as pretty as possible. So we're going to take the toothpick, stick it right there in the middle. Then we're going to pop them in the deep freezer for about 15 minutes. I'm going to warm up the chocolate, get the mixer cleaned up here. Actually, I'll just switch it out. And then we'll start on some chocolate chip cookies.
Gigi says her husband does the same. So
Awesome. I love that. All right, I'm gonna clean this stuff here real quick because the peanut butter, obviously. So I'm gonna do a quick spray down, and then we're gonna do that. So stick with me for 1 second here, guys. Thank you so much. I do have a question though. What is everybody, while I'm cleaning, everyone tell me what your favorite cookies are, and then when hubby gets back, I'm gonna have him go through and tell me what you guys say. Not just cookies, but favorite dessert, because look, we'll take requests too. We can make whatever you guys want to see. If there's something, the only thing we can't do is cheesecake. I cannot make cheesecake, so that's the only thing off limits. But other than that, we can make anything else. Clean it up. Any comments coming in, darling?
Forge said her protein bar is not cutting it.
Yeah.
So now, I don't know.
We've actually been asked to do, and I'm getting ready to start a
Thank you for joining, everyone.
new journey as well. I'm going to start at the gym. Actually, when I get off of here, I'm going up to start a membership. And
Thank you for the smiley.
thank
Is that what
you.
that is? The smiley.
Good morning, Sarah. Yeah, that's Sarah.
Hey, there's Rocky Dean.
Hey, Rocky. Welcome in, guys. Double tap the screen, share the live.
Yeah, somebody
Make sure you're
joined
giving
from
us a
the show.
follow. All right. So yeah, I'm going to start working on trying to get some more sugar-free stuff as well. So I know a lot of people will be interested in the the sugar-free. Ooh, we make an amazing, hey, someone said, hey, Red. Oh, that's Sarah. Yeah, pineapple upside down cake. We make mini ones, and they are so good.
Those are really good.
Maybe I'll have to make some of those. I'm going to wash my hands one more time, and then we'll start on the chocolate chip cookies. I have
Thanks
not.
for joining. Nope, you're good.
Sorry, I have not done a very good job of going live from my own page recently. I'm going to spray this down real quick as well since it did have peanut butter on it. Not that these are for anybody, but still. These are just for us because we didn't get any of them. We gave them all away. And I happen to love our chocolate chip cookies. What do you think, dear?
I think they're amazing.
So good.
A lot of people like them.
We use and here's the thing about baking. A lot of people think that us bakers that like mass produce bake, that we spend all of our time coming up with our own recipes. No, we don't. Those are the people who make cookbooks. Those are the people who sell cookbooks and don't sell to the public. The rest of us, most of these can be found online.
Well, we do make some tweaks.
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
A fair amount of tweaks.
You'll see that in these ones. We put way more chocolate chips. We put much more vanilla than what calls for on most things. Yada yada. All right.
The things that make the world go round.
You know, the things you measure with your heart. Nobody really measures flour with their heart, but most people do measure vanilla, etc. with theirs. So, all right. For this one, I'm going to put this back over here. We're grabbing the flour. And let me grab another cup. I sing everything. I apologize. My poor husband has to listen to me sing everything.
Welcome everybody. Thank you. And yes, she does. I compare her often to like Snow White or walking around just singing randomness. But it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we'll go with beautiful. I was blessed with a lot of gifts. I'm a painter, artist, photographer, baker, decorator. I can do all kinds of things, but I cannot sing. So sad.
Toll House cookies are his favorite.
Oh yeah, Toll House are delicious. They absolutely are. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Toll House, or really Nestle either. They're both well, that is Nestle Toll House. I'm an idiot.
Is
See,
Pillsbury the other one you were thinking?
Yes.
Okay, stop with this one.
Thank you. See, what would I do without him?
You'd be looking at the wrong recipe right now.
He literally put the recipes on the board in front of me. I promise I'm not a dumb person. I just, my brain moves so fast that my mouth cannot keep up with it, but I have some really, really amazing things that sometimes come out of my mouth. Most of the time it's gibberish, but. So there's 2 1/4 cup of flour.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you for being here.
We're making chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, you're like that too, Rocky Dean. Yeah, it's bad, man. I'm so airy. I call myself airy. And my husband's like, you're not airy, you're really smart. And I was like, yeah, but I'm airy, man. I am airy. Like sometimes when, what?
Oh, no, you're fine. Go ahead. No, Anita was talking about macadamia and white chip.
Ooh, we make a good macadamia white chip cookie too. What am I looking for? The 1 teaspoon? Yes. All right. Just when you think you have everything together, right? You're like, oh yeah, I don't have
Rocky
this.
Dean said neuro spicy.
Yep. That's what Taylor called me. Is Taylor actually? Funny story, Mustard Queen. She messaged me and she goes, so don't take offense to this and please don't get upset, but are you neuro spicy? And I was like, girl, all day. Like you don't ever have to feel bad about asking me that. Okay, so we're adding 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons. Don't put 2 tablespoons. It's 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. There's 1.
Thank you for joining and liking.
Oh, I just call myself the Hot Mess Express all day, every day. And then we're going to use 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Baking powder, not soda. I've done that too. What was that you put in that one time? Was it 2 tablespoons of baking? What was that?
Well, I don't even, that's been a long time ago.
It's been a while, but it was so funny. He pulls it out and he's like, what is this?
Wasn't that cupcakes though?
Yes, I think it was. Oh, actually, I'm fibbing. We do put baking soda in this, but it's only a 1/2 teaspoon, and I gotta go grab that too. Excuse me, darling.
Thank you for joining
It's kind of
and
fun.
liking and sharing.
And gifting and commenting and just spending your time with us on a random Wednesday morning. So we got a half a teaspoon of baking soda. This is baking soda going in. And again, the original recipe calls for salt, but we don't use salt because we use salted butter. I just like the way the salted butter is. Where's the baby whisk? Here it is.
Forge says she gets it. Creatives are like that.
Man.
Our minds are always on overdrive.
Always on overdrive. Let me tell you, when we were in Nashville, I felt so at home because it's so busy. Like, my brain just didn't have time to get bored. It was like, oh, look. Oh, wow, look. You know, it was just, I don't know. I'm ready to get out of small town USA and into a city. Not only for business purposes, but because my brain is just, and then we came home and I'm like, what is this? What is this? Everything's so slow. They drive the speed limit. Like, literally. We pulled back in town after going, what were we, 90? I don't think I got up to 90, but it was pretty fast. In a 55, and these people were flying by me, and I was like, holy bajoli. Okay, now we're moving on to the wet ingredients for this.
Hey, Jersey Joe loves her some Red Wagon. I don't know Jersey Joe. I know
Jersey
you do.
Joe is Jolene. That is my Rocky Dean, my
that's
person
right.
from the
I knew
very
that.
beginning.
Yeah.
The reason I ever got on the radio, the newspaper, the news, everything else is because of Rocky Dean and her belief in me. So make sure you follow Jersey Joe because she's amazing. Okay, so for this, we're going to add in 3/4 cup of brown sugar. And I'm going to have to get the other new bag of brown sugar. I thought I had enough, but I was wrong.
Thank you for the likes. Come on by.
Babe, what's your favorite thing to bake? Oh, I already know this, but tell the rest of the people.
My favorite thing to bake?
Yes. Gotta grab the scissors.
Well, I have a couple things that I really like to do. I really like to make banana bread.
He's so good at banana bread.
My banana bread does have some likes out there.
Like, sell out every weekend likes.
I can't make enough, to be honest.
It's beautiful, too.
Yeah.
People go crazy over it. They literally come just for
banana bread.
Banana bread. I gotta grab the 1/4 from over here.
Yeah, it's just a different way. I don't know. People like it.
Yeah, it's so good. But it's because he doesn't pulverize his bananas. He keeps a little bit of them chunked. I should have grabbed the half a spoon. What's wrong?
Nothing. What do you need?
I don't. I got it.
Oh, you got it?
We'll just use it 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for joining.
For those just joining, we're making some chocolate chip cookies right now. Some delicious chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, Forge, the banana bread is, I don't know, it's so good.
It is. They're like, is that banana bread? And at first, we were getting it asked for as with pecans in it, or not pecans, walnuts.
Yeah, do you like it with walnuts in it? Or chocolate chips or anything?
Because we were getting requests for those, but then we started making and everyone's like, oh, it has nuts in it, I can't eat that. So we went back to the regular and bam, selling out again. But we did try it with walnuts and with chocolate chips. We're adding a half a cup of granulated sugar. We're gonna mix that together all nice and to where it's well combined. I gotta grab my other thing here. Alright.
Forge said yes to walnuts.
Yeah, I like it both ways actually. But to be honest, I'm sick of banana bread, so I can't eat it anymore. He also makes a lemon blueberry and
Cinnamon swirl.
cinnamon swirl. Can I talk you into cleaning that
Paddle.
yeah, that paddle for me real quick? We're just gonna go in with the whisk. He's gonna clean that other paddle. And I only use this in the flour mixture for this, so it's fine. And you could probably do this by hand too, but I prefer the electric mixer because, you know, it's just life-saving. Thank you guys so much. Chocolate banana bread, yep, that too. I'm just mixing my brown sugar and my regular sugar right now, making sure none of the sugar clumps together while he cleans that over there for me. to this, we are going to add 1 large egg. Sorry, my face is right there. Hi. Normally, don't ever do it this way, but I'm doing it this way today because, and see, I say don't ever do it, and then I drop it all over the floor, but I didn't get any shells, so we're good. I don't have any bowls right now. Don't judge me. He's almost done cleaning the peanut butter out of those cracks. That's the only bad thing about those paddles is that those cracks, man. Those cracks. Alright. We're almost there. Thanks for hanging out.
I do like the
oatmeal chocolate chips. Yes. I can't stand raisins. I did a video with Taylor at the Culture and Company that we went to, and I was reading the menu and what we were getting, and I was like, oh no, this has raisins. What are golden raisins?
just yellow grapes, dried yellow grapes.
Because I saw raisins and was like, I'm not gonna like
or
this.
Golden grapes.
But it was actually very good.
Yeah, those are great.
So now we're just gonna mix in the egg with the sugars.
Hey, Mustard Queen said the chocolate chip cookie recipe is posted.
Thank you so much. So this recipe is already posted over on FoodtokTV, so make sure you hop over there. We're gonna use your heart for vanilla. There's 1 heart. I gotta open a new, bear with me here. I gotta get the new bottle out. All right. So there's 1, and we use, oh, I put that in there already.
In the cookies?
Oh, wait, no, did I not?
No.
No, I didn't put butter in this. My special self. So we're going to add the butter now. I skipped completely over the butter. 3/4 cup. Where's the 3/4 on this, babe? Wait, this is a half and 1, right? 1 1/2. 3/4, 1 1/2.
Yeah.
Whew. Sorry.
Somebody is still on Tennessee time, apparently.
Whew. Thank you for catching that, darling.
Well, I noticed that your mixture
Was looking a little sad and runny. I actually was looking at it like, But I was like, that's what it says. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to cut these up, unlike the other ones, so hopefully it'll mix quicker. I'm a mess. Apparently, I'm not fully awake yet at 7 a.m., so 5 p.m. is too late.
This is baking chocolate chip cookies with Red Wagon on FoodtokTV.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome to the show.
It's a fun one.
But these come out really, really good. Trust that.
Yeah, they will be good if I can get all of this now blended together because, you know.
You will.
You know, there are no mistakes, only happy accidents. Isn't that the saying?
That's what they say.
Only happy accidents. Luckily it is softened, so that's a plus. I did have the foresight to at least do that.
Hey, I'd like to know, I have a question.
Ask it, darling.
Anybody out there, if you have sticks of butter, I don't care what, the brand doesn't matter, and it's like cool, how do you best get that to room temperature or soften it so you're not too soft? Because sometimes I have problems with all that.
Not me, I stick it in the microwave for
She
10
just
seconds.
microwave it.
I microwave everything. Well, I don't microwave everything, but that is one that I'm like, you know what, this is fine. This is fine. Which is why I'm probably not the greatest baker. I'm just, like, you know, I'm pretty good at decorating. Because I'm like, it's fine. And he's like, there's a science. And I'm like, no, there's not. It's fine. You just put it all together. So he's the scientist and the brains and the actual baker. I'm just the face, the marketer, the decorator, and the one who found all of the recipes that I say.
Alice says 18 seconds in the microwave. Forge said microwave.
Yep, see? I'm not alone.
Yep. Monique, she got that from Bob Ross, I think.
Yep.
Because we do that sometimes. That's how exciting our life is outside of this.
Well, look, I like to paint, and the only way that you can learn how to properly paint, if you don't know how and you don't go to art school and you're interested in learning, is to watch the masters, right? Well, I saw a lady who said that don't watch multiple, watch one, so that you can get the same strokes as that one person, the same, you know, do everything the same as one person. And so I watched the heck out of Bob Ross, man. I've Bob Rossed out a few times on some paintings. I don't know if I ever posted them, but I did do them.
Thank you very much.
Okay, look, yay. We're good. It worked. There's still a few little clumps in there, but I'll work that out. For the most part, it's good.
Monique and Rocky or Neen are giving ideas that are good. Yeah, I've seen that. The cup over the stick.
Yep.
If it's cold in the house, I'll just stick it in my hoodie pocket.
He literally does.
But it's wrapped, of course.
He does the same thing with eggs too. I'm like, "Are you hatching some eggs there, darling?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm hatching my eggs."
Yeah, that's the other thing. Getting those to where they work well.
Okay, so this is good now. So I think I'm good on my wet ingredients. Let me check here. Butter, check. Brown sugar, regular sugar, eggs, vanilla. All right, so to this we're gonna add 1 1/4 cups. We're gonna add 1 1/2.
Wait.
No, wait, I'm lying. We gotta add this. We're gonna add this. My goodness. It's really hard to, this is why I don't bake and go live at the same time. Because I do bake too. You know, I make it sound like I don't bake, but I do.
Yeah, she does.
But I can't go live and do it at the same time because I forget what I'm doing. I don't add the right ingredients, so we don't go live and bake from our account because this is what happens.
It does get entertaining though.
Yeah, we're entertaining.
Thank you for joining. We're making chocolate chip cookies at 7:41 Central Time.
We are.
And I gotta go get a salad.
Look, I love baker's hours, and I know there's a lot of people who, you know, they're up of a morning, they're not necessarily on at 5 a.m. or at 5 p.m. They're doing dinner, they're taking kids to and from sports practices, etc. So this gives them a little extra, you know, chance to see some yumminess. And sometimes we'll do breakfast, and sometimes we'll just bake. I thought about doing some decorating on live because I do watch a lot of decorating videos or lives, but I don't know how that would go over with people who are here for recipes, etc. like that. So, but Taylor did tell me, do what feeds your soul, and baking is what feeds my soul. And our journey is just to feed as many people as we can along the way. Taylor got to try our pecan pie bars this weekend.
Is that Crunchy?
Crunchy? Hi, Crunchy. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. Yeah, there's always time. There's always time for chocolate chip cookies. It's always chocolate chip cookie time. Especially a good chocolate chip cookie. Which these are still going to be good. I only messed them up a little bit. Just a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah, but we know as bakers that there's mostly the same ingredients in like a muffin and a cookie.
Now, I am not going to mix this all the way together.
Thank you, Kyle. You too.
Thank you, Kyle.
Have a great day.
I appreciate everyone who's in here with us this morning. I'm not going to fully incorporate these yet because I'm going to throw those chocolate chips in there. And this was hubby's advice, because normally I would just throw the chocolate chips in. But he's like, no, you got to leave it a little unmixed. Don't mix it all the way. So I'm trying to do exactly what he does. I think it should be him. He should be the one here on Food Talk TV too. We'll make him a apron too. We can be a two-parter. All right.
Thank you very much.
He's fun to watch because he's like Taylor. Taylor is so educational. She's going to teach you everything there is to know about everything she's cooking. Me, I'm
Thank
like,
you,
yeah.
Crunchy.
You throw some. See, I'm about to put in baking soda and not chocolate chips. My brain apparently melts on live. I apologize.
It's standing next to that microwave.
Is that what it is?
Well,
It's the radioactive stuff. I don't know. So all my cups are dirty, so we're just going to use a half a cup and throw 4 of them in there. I'm going to throw 2. And then we're going to mix her up. And then I'm going to throw 2 more. And we'll mix her up again. He's warming up the chocolate in the background so that we can get these dipped. These Buckeyes that we made in the beginning. 1, We're not going to use a whole one because I still want some to put on top of the chocolate chip cookies, and I don't have that many left, so we're going to use about less than a whole one. And that's the key to chocolate chip cookies, is you want to make sure that you are putting chocolate chips on them at the end when they're warm, so they look like they were just put on there perfectly.
Kunchi said it's always good when the spouse helps.
Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is.
Yeah, let me tell you.
I would be lost without him. Like, literally, God knew what he was doing when he put the two of us together. We share our story a lot from our main page. Honey, if you want to just write hi or something in the chat, that's our main page if you guys want to go and follow. It's just Red Wagon Bakery. There's no fancy anything to it. Just Red Wagon Bakery, and my page is a direct representation of myself. It is everywhere, all the time. I don't have one specific niche, I should say, niche, whatever you call it. I just post whatever I want to post. One day I'll be gardening, one day I'll be making food, one day I'll be painting a picture. I'll be asking random questions that I don't understand and would like answers to. Because in all honesty, where do you go when you need a new recipe? When you want to find something the quickest? I go to TikTok. I go to Google and then I go to TikTok.
Yes, Patricia, we are making chocolate chip cookies. We are Red Wagon Bakery, and we're turning this into FoodtokTV today.
I was on a live not long ago and someone's like, why doesn't anyone ever bake? And I'm like, hi, my name's Michelle and I own a bakery in small town Illinois. I'd love to bake for you. And so now we're just going to start baking. Because if I'm going to be totally and completely honest... What, darling?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you want to use that one?
Oh, I was just going to tear you off some parchment paper.
Okay. I am super excited. Those who know me, they know I don't really do much with the TikTok shop. Because I'm very picky on what I promote. But I had a lady reach out today about some parchment paper. And I was like, yes, please. Please, I will promote the crap out of some parchment paper. I'll sell some parchment paper, baby, real quick.
Mississippi says, Bake Talk. Heck yeah.
I gotta clean off my cookie scoop here. Give me 1 second. Do you want to go say hi and introduce your face to the newbies, babe?
Thank you for joining, everyone. I'm down here. I'm Mr. Red Wagon.
His name is Paul.
I'm Paul.
All right.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
See, apparently we both sing.
Yeah, we sing when we're odd moments of silence. Doesn't everybody do that? Or just us? I'm getting there, I promise. I'm drying off my cookie scoop. Okay, and we're back.
Jeannie just woke up.
Hi, Jeannie. Rocky Dean said hi, Paul.
Hello. We're making cookies.
Oh, I love that. I'm sorry that you don't have anyone. Everyone go eat Patricia's baked goods. I'm sure they're delicious. Okay, so for these, we don't want too much because they are going... Here, let me move this a little bit here. Have they been able to see this the whole time? Oh yeah, that's because I was over here. That's why. Okay.
Cuckoo whistles in the kitchen, apparently.
Yeah. So does my husband. He does that too. We usually have music playing. So we're just going to roll it, but then we're going to flatten it out. So it's going to be about that size. So you roll it and then you flatten it.
Yeah, we found that kind of giving it a little squish.
It helps because otherwise they like to puff up and...
These turn out really good.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Look at how beautiful those are.
Yeah, Patricia, the recipe is on FoodtokTV.
Yep, FoodtokTV.com. This and the Buckeyes are already posted. Our wonderful Taylor did that this morning.
Thank you for joining, everyone, and liking.
Yeah, I actually got the recipes to her last night, which I don't usually do, so that was a nice little treat to be able to say, yeah, they're already up, guys, go look. Now I see why they do it beforehand. I was a little worried with us just getting back yesterday and then being thrown back in because, as I said before, we've been gone for 2 weeks. Usually on the last Wednesday of the month until October, we will be at the Rivian Plant Farmers Market, and it's not over until 5, so I wasn't able to do the last Wednesday anymore. So we're like, you know what? We get up at 4 o'clock in the morning anyway. And Andrea will be on at 9 o'clock, I believe. So I believe she's on an hour after I'm done. Oh, we only got 10 minutes left. Let's hurry this up. Let's go ahead and get these rolled so I can get those dipped while these bake, and then I'll be able to show you guys how amazing everything is.
Kunchi wants some cookies.
Kunchi, I want some meat.
Yeah, I watched you, Kunchi, do something the other night that was. It looked amazing. I can't even recall, but I could almost smell it.
Yeah, I'm gonna come to Florida.
That's what we were talking
Our
about.
next trip will be to Florida. I will make you some of the best cheesecake you've ever had in your life, and you can make me something on the grill, smoked preferably. I do love smoked turkey the best, but I like all meat.
Thank you, Guada. Is it Guada?
Guada, yes. Hello, Guada. And if you guys are live creators on this, make sure you drop your live times and the days that you go live so that they can follow you guys too. Because we got an amazing group of people, man. We got the best.
Kunchi said you are welcome to his table.
Yes, same here, sir. Same here. If you ever come to Illinois, let me know. I'm 2 hours from Chicago, but I'd make the trip. I surely would. Okay, so we're going to throw these 12 cookies in. The oven is at 375. We're going to throw these in for 10 minutes, correct?
That's correct.
All right. I'm going to have him throw these in while I'm washing my hands, actually. But yeah, guys, make sure you're dropping your live times, letting everybody know what you're making. I'm not sure what Andrea is making next, but I'm sure it'll be delicious. She always has nice, pretty, colorful food. I love colorful food, and I think that's why I don't like to cook, because I'm not a big vegetable eater. So all my food is just like, there's no color. It's not pretty. You know? It's not pretty. All right, so we got the chocolate going over here. I'm going to move this so we can move that over here.
That's close.
Ooh, yeah, it was. Okay, so we got this going over here. Has the 15 minutes expired on
Yeah,
the
a while
Buckeyes?
ago.
Okay. So they should be nice and cold now.
Well, I just brought it.
Let me move this over here so you guys can see. Let me move my paper towels off of there. We don't need a fire, and you still can't see. Ah, there we go. Is that better?
There you go.
Okay. So hopefully these are frozen enough. Like I said before, we do usually cool them. Oh, man.
And these are the peanut butter balls or Buckeyes that we started earlier.
These are the Buckeyes.
These are pretty good size.
Now we're just going to stick them in there halfway. And these are definitely not fully ready yet, because they're already trying. I can't tilt them or anything. So they're not fully frozen yet, but we'll get there. And then we just drop it on.
Mustard Queen is talking about the pecan bars.
Is she?
Yep. She said they were going to try to make some content, but they were gone.
Look, that's okay. I'm just glad you liked them. That was, again, hubby. Man, these are not at all cold enough. They're going to fall off. So make sure you keep them in the freezer for much longer than that. Because, or cool them before you roll them. That always helps too. But they're still going to work for this purpose. How long do we use? I think we usually freeze these for 20, but
Yeah.
they're usually, again, cooled before we throw them in there.
Yeah.
I hope you guys can see this okay.
Might need to.
Yeah, there we go. Do. All right.
Thank you for joining, everyone.
Thank you guys for being here. And if you're still here, keep double tapping that screen. We are at 14.8 thousand. I appreciate everyone in here has been tapping and showing us some love on our new time. Here has been tapping and showing us some love on our new time. All right. Showing us some love on our new time. All right. So these are going to work okay. Again, they're not ideal. I'll have to cut them for the picture, but that's okay. We might just make okay. Again, they're not ideal. I'll have to cut them for the picture, but that's okay. We might just make some more and freeze them. So it might be a minute before I get you those pictures, Taylor, but I will get them to you, I promise. Okay.
Thank you for joining and liking very much.
Tap, tap, tap. Thank you, Coochie. Thank you. Thank you. We're almost done. We got 6 minutes left on the cookies. I'll pull those out and let you guys see how those look. With the Buckeyes. Now again, these are not going to look like this at the end. I will cut all that excess chocolate around for the plating. Make them look pretty. I'll take the toothpicks out and just kind of smooth over the holes there. They're going to be delicious. Again, don't listen to me. Cool your dough. Cool your dough for about 30 minutes before... Ooh, now I'm just making it worse.
Thank you, Kunchi.
Kunchi's the best.
He's lighting it up.
Yeah, he is. Thank you. So while I wait for these last 6 minutes, we're just going to talk for a second because I want to tell you guys some of the stuff that we saw. Oh, let me zoom out. Wow. Hey, that's better. That's better. That was real close. Sorry, guys. So this weekend, we took 200 chocolate chip cookies to Nashville, to Old Tent City, which is their community for the unhoused. We got in touch with Mission 615, and that's who we went through. We pulled up down there, and it was unlike anything we've ever seen. Think of like a parking deck without a roof, and as you go down farther and farther, there's little turnoffs, and each turnoff, thank you, Kunchi, each turnoff had its own little community of unhoused people in the back. Some of them had RVs, some were living in cars, some had tents out in the woods. Salvation was there at the Salvation Army was there at the same time as us. They were giving them hot food. It was a lot to take in, to see, especially because before that, the first thing we did yesterday morning, was it yesterday?
Monday.
Monday. The first thing we did Monday morning is we took the scenic route, right? We went through all of the celebrity houses. We went through all of the high-end neighborhoods, and then we went to the other area, and it was just like, it was unbelievable. But the thing I can say is they were so thankful. Oh, I gotta drag this. Hold on, guys. Oh no. Hold on. It's making me re-verify. Okay, I think I'm good now. Okay, thank you guys. All right, we're back. But we met so many cool people. I don't remember what I was just saying, but we met a guy. My husband had went to go help him put some water in his backpack because we took a couple cases of water as well. And he went to go help this man put waters in his backpack, and his arms were covered like all the way up to his arms in soot. And he had told my husband that the night before his tent caught fire, and he had lost everything that he had except for that backpack, and his wife and his daughter were with him. And I was just like, man, how bad could it be? You're already living in that area, and then have what little you have burned. Like, my heart, man. They were asking when we were coming back. They were asking what we could bring next time, and it hurt because I was like, we don't live here. We're not coming back. This was just a one-time thing. But the looks on their faces when we told them that we made these cookies in our kitchen in Illinois just for them. The only reason we went to Nashville was to feed these people these cookies, right? And I got a lot of hate on my video. People saying, well, you should have taken something healthy. You should have done this. You should have done that. And that's not what we're led to do. We're led to do exactly what we're doing. And they loved every second of it. They're like, we don't get homemade baked goods. If they get snacks, it's like pretzels and crackers with peanut butter and Nutri-Grain bars. They get that from the Salvation Army and the missions. They don't get homemade bakery quality cookies. And my heart, bro, like, my heart grew 10 times down there. It is the people who do nothing that have the most to say. And, you know, I'm not going to sit here and fib. I was a little scared walking in there, pulling in there. I didn't know what to expect. You know, you see TV, you see what they say is high crime areas. It's not a high crime area. It's not. There are people who don't have any other choice but to live there, and there's a community of them that are together, and it was beautiful. So I'm very glad that we got to do that, and we got to take them their cookies. And yeah, these are actually the same cookies that we took them that we're getting ready to pull out of the oven right now. So you'll get to see how pretty they are here in just a second, because they're gorgeous little cookies. Hopefully, because, you know, I did do the butter a little bit wrong, but we're going to hope they come out just as beautiful as ever. We got 1 minute. But yeah, I think I like cooking or baking in the morning. Sorry about the light behind you. I'm trying to stay in front of it. But hello, Carrie. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for joining and being here. We're almost done here. I'm getting ready to pull the chocolate chip cookies out of the oven now. I'm going to top them with some chocolate chips. So let me go ahead and get this situated and ready. Bear with me. You're very welcome. We're not doing much, but it's just showing people that you care. That's all. It's getting to know people that don't have people ask them how their day is. Do you know what they think when you say, "What's your dream? What is your dream?" And they're like, "Why do you care?" Because I do. I do. I care, you know? And then you ask somebody their dream and you see a spark come in their eyes. And the next thing you know, that's when change starts happening. And who knows, I could find the next Picasso out there. I could find, you know, the next amazing singer, and these people are just down on their luck, and they just need somebody to come along and be like, "I see you, and I love you, and I'm here." And that's what we do. That's what we do on Sundays here in town, or in Bloomington, Illinois. We do that on Sundays through God's Mission Ministry with a lady named Kimmy Massey, and then we're gonna start going and traveling more places because it matters. Like Rocky Dean says, it matters. We got 22 seconds on the cookies. 22 seconds. And I'm gonna angle this down so you guys can see when I pull them out. All right, is that a good location? I think so. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
I've performed quality control on the dough and confirmed that it is good.
Hubby's back here quality controlling it. Oh no, hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to zoom in that far. Hold on, guys, sorry. All right, there we go. Here they come. We're gonna plop them down right there. Look at how pretty they are. Look at how pretty they are. So then you just take the chocolate chips. You stick a few right in there in the top. So it looks like they baked in there just perfectly, just like that.
Thank you for joining. We're just finishing up. This is Red Wagon Bakery making chocolate chip cookies.
And Buckeyes.
And Buckeyes.
And there's no rhyme or reason. They don't have to be perfect. Just plop them in wherever you want.
And we might not have time, but when these completely cool, they kind of set down a little bit. They don't flatten out, but they set real nice when they're, cooled. And we'll have pictures at some point here.
Yeah, we'll have pictures. I'll do a video of it as well at the end for anyone who was on the live that wants to see what they look like when they're fully cooled, and what the Buckeyes look like when they're not a mess. Because they are actually pretty cute. Alright. Some of these don't really even need any because they got so many in them. I did a pretty good job of making sure they were full of chocolate chips.
Thank you, Kunchi.
Thank you, Kunchi.
Live goal is achieved.
Oh, yay!
Man.
I don't even think I looked at the live goal, so thank you for that. I forgot all about the live goal today. Okay. So now, I can't pick that up because it's hot, but I almost did if you saw that. Again, brain. All right. Look at those. Perfect almost every single time, even with the mess up on the butter. Beautiful, perfect shape. They all look the same. They're uniform. Lightly golden brown. Oh, just perfect. Just perfect.
Thank you, Kunchi. He said
Thank
you guys rock.
All right, guys, I think that's all we got for today. I will be getting the pictures taken and getting all the pictures posted over to FoodtokTV. And I'll do a video of everything at the end and show you guys what they look like. I'll open one up for you and give it a taste, even though I know it's delicious. But thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate every one of you. Make sure you go follow our main page. Hubby's going to say hi right now. There it is. Thank you. Red Wagon Bakery. And yeah. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back next week.